Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel.
And today we're going to change a leaky seal on our prop shaft of the Panda that you can see floating in the air behind us. So Reg is inspecting everything you need.
He's going to tell you exactly what you need. So there's the part.
Pattern part, it's the seal that we're going to change. So I couldn't find an original one, but I got this one online.
No, we'll pop a little photo up of where it goes and I'll leak exactly somewhere here.
Yes.
And these are all the parts you're going to need for it. If you can a day before or even a week before, hit it with some penetrating fluid just to get the bolts and things a bit looser. Part of it you'll need mild strength thread locker and also high strength thread locker. Quite a big 30mm socket as well and a 15mm. And also you just need a couple of attachments and things just in case obviously it gets a little bit tight. And a torque wrench, a breaker bar or a ratchet gun. We'll probably be going for the impact ratchet gun.
Most importantly, a knackered old bit of wood for belting things.
The old bit of wood so you don't damage the part. And we also need some, these are our exact sizes. So if you are on a Panda like us, this is a 14mm Allen key and this is a 12mm Allen, and they're to do the sump so you can take the oil out of the diffs and the gearbox. And also a 6mm. And of course the hammer is just for belting it off when you get to the point of taking off the part.
Torch is handy.
Torch is always handy.
And obviously safety gear.
And yeah.
And a cat to watch what you're doing.
That's about it. I mean, it's not that many tools and hopefully it's very easy. So let's crack on. Right then, so here we are at the front diff. Now we have taken the fluid out already, which is just 2 bungs. Of course, take the filling bung out first, just in case you can't actually undo it, then you'd be stuffed.
We had problems
with. We had a problem with a rounded off one, but we've got that out, so we will be replacing it. Now I'm going to get old Big Muscles over here, Dad, to hold on to it whilst I undo these size 6 Allen keys. Now we're going to do the same at the front and at the rear, and once they're undone I'm hoping that they don't fall off, and then we'll be able to undo the centre bearing and bring it all down as one piece.
They're not very tight.
They're not very tight at all. Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Right. So, got hold of it?
Yep.
Shouldn't be too heavy. Wee-hee. There we go. I'm out. Let me move. Wee-hee.
Right. That was better than expected.
Yep. Right, we're down. Let me. So we're going to have to take this big bugger off, this big bolt, and of course before we do that, make sure we've 100% aligned it correctly so we know where to put it back in. So on here you can see I've marked it with permanent marker, and I did do a little scratch on it as well, underneath and on top, so when we take it off I can just line it back up with the housing there. There we go. Right.
We expected that to be tight, didn't we?
We did. Right, there it is. You can see it's quite a big old nut on there. Go for it. Well, hey, nice.
I mean, I am built of steel.
Yeah, you just pulled that out with nothing. There's. That was easy, wasn't it? There it is.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, happy days.
So that's it.
I don't think you need anything quite this sophisticated.
No, don't use a puller. Just get a little flathead and
your finger.
And just pop it off. Yeah, literally your finger. Just pop it off. We're just going to wipe it and get that straight in. There's no orientation as it's a circular piece.
Right, you say when you're ready.
Go for it. Now, just push that. Okay, so on our reused part here, you can see on the little splines in there, we just put a tiny bit of grease just to aid on, obviously help it getting on. And on the outside, we're not actually touching it as our new seal's got green grease inside. So all I'm going to do is line up my markings. There we are. Right. And now of course we've got to tap that in as centrally as possible. So I think we'll use a plank of wood to get it level and just tap it with a hammer.
I do like a whack.
Yeah. Right, so you join us another day. We've spent the evening last night trying to find a torque setting for this bolt, and it's been quite a challenge actually. We haven't found a specific torque setting. You found a good one.
Well,
what's that?
Apparently the most people are saying, because I posted on the Panda 4x4 forum.
Sorry, the cat's going absolutely mental.
Sorry, yeah. I'm more interested in the cat.
Yeah.
And stop banging my head on that. So yes, I tried everywhere last night to find a torque setting for this, and most people seem to think there isn't one. And the recommendations we've had, they're all sensible actually. I don't think you will find one. The prop shafts are not designed to be serviced, so I doubt whether there'll be any torque figures published. Just lean on it as far as you can with a large breaker bar. And on a Jeep forum, because I posted on that as well, just for the amusement factor, they said you can't over tighten it. But we've got one good one, which came from James Lee, which was on the Panda 4x4 forum, and he said use 3 Ugga Duggers. And we assume Ugga Duggers are...
I think that might be what he meant. Not quite that insane, but yeah, let's go for 3
Ugga Duggers.
Yeah, it's just little thingies, and obviously they say use a bit of thread locker on there, so we're going to chuck
Blue thread locker.
Blue thread locker. That's what we're going to lace the.
We're actually going to waz it on top level with the windy gun, our
ratchet gun,
because we got it off with 3.
Yeah, we got it off with 3, so it should be able to put it back on as tight as it took it off,
or maybe a little
bit tighter on there. Do it a bit by hand to make sure it's threaded on correctly, and we'll see how that goes. And that's as tight as it's going to go.
That's not coming off, is it?
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
Ugga Dugger.
That's an Ugga Dugger if I've ever said one, which I haven't. Oh.
But Reggie's settled.
Reggie's, oh look at him, yeah. Right, so let's get it close, and then look, you should have a yellow or a pen marking.
There's a yellow marker there.
And there should be a pen marker from me as well.
Bang on.
Right, well I'm in, they should be able to spin in there as well, so
okay.
Right, so I'm up.
I haven't gone in as such. Are you right?
Yeah. Get the 2 bolts in here, just then it won't fall. Okay, so I'll torque these to 50 Newton meters. Perfect.
Nice.
Right, let's do a full 360. Sorry, if you hold them there down. Good. Right.
That was vastly more sensible.
There we are.
I haven't done a good enough cleaning job. I'm not over happy with that.
No?
In fact, I haven't done a cleaning job at all. Possibly some would say not worth it, but I think that I should have. You rushed me.
What, cleaning the bolts?
And the dirt on those, whatever those things are.
The shims?
Shims, that's the word.
could have. Right, that'll do. Let's get the front ones in. Right then, so that sums up the install. It actually went relatively smooth. Obviously, other than the actual torque spec, which, like we said, just couldn't find it anywhere, that was the only difficulty, wasn't it?
Yeah, in fact, I think the thing that's taken us the longest was searching for the torque setting. And obviously, we couldn't find one, so if you do know one, pop it in the comments below, so help somebody else. So the part that was leaking, not 100% sure why, we'll attempt to get a close. It's got a very strange little... That is a long spring, believe it or not. It's not rubber, right. It is actually a spring.
Now, there's nothing I can see that sums... I just can't see quite why it would leak, because it doesn't look like anywhere's been pinched.
No.
It does look a bit perished in some points, there's tiny little gaps, but I can't imagine that causing the leak, but who knows?
We hope we solved it.
We do.
We don't know as yet, so we've yet to put the fluids back in because we've got some other little tasks.
Yeah, other little bits to do.
But it went in nicely, so we think we solved it, and it should have solved it.
It should. No, it should have. So that sums up the install.
This is an easy job.
I think this is an easy job. Well, if we can do it easily, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, we did it. We think we've done it easily. I mean, it's all gone. The prop came out really easily. It went back in easily. That went in a lot easier than expected.
Yep.
And
it was easily a day's job. We just obviously had to go home and try and find the torque setting.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably for us. It was probably a 2-hour job.
Yeah, I think so. About 2 hours.
2-hour job, and without any issues at all. Could be done on the drive.
Could be done. Actually, it might be easier on the drive because you could just take the prop shaft a little bit. So definitely doable on the driveway. We thought it was easy. And hopefully it's fixed.
Yeah, hopefully it's fixed. Well, it is fixed.
Yep.
We're confident
it's
fixed. So hopefully this has helped you in some small way. But anyway, from the three of us, thanks for watching.